Manny Pacquiao, they want him to fight Terence Crawford.
Right.
Michael Collins, his advisor, just came out and said that the only way they would fight Crawford would be if they were guaranteed $20 million.
I think that's a bit much. You're asking for too much. At this point in Manny's career, what is he, 34?
No, he's
5?
38, I think.
8?
38.
Whoa, see, I gave him way, okay. So at this point, that I don't think that's feasible. I don't think that type of purse is there for him to fight anybody. You know, the highest thing that, you know, that has ever been done was him and Mayweather. And I think a lot of people learn from that. They're not going to pay for those type of views anymore. So he'll have to come down some, meet Terence halfway in order to pull that off.
How do you interpret that, though? Is it them trying to guarantee it, or is it the safety net in case he loses?
I think part of it is, you know, Manny's and Michael are used to making those type of purses. These are things that they've done in the past. And they think that, you know, they can do it again. And everything is open for negotiation. I just don't think that it's going to wind up being that type of purse. If they're able to make an agreement on the fight, I don't think he's going to get that much.
Is Manny still the same fighter? Can he still compete at that high level?
He can compete at a high level. I'm looking at Terence Crawford saying, Bud, I'm a Terence Crawford fan. I'm looking at Terence Crawford saying, Bud, we'll take that fight. And he will win it, and he will be spectacular doing it.
Guys like Terence, guys like Errol Spence,
Yeah.
a lot of people think they're being avoided because they're young, they're good. Do you get that sense too, Kenny, or do you think this just perspective?
Yeah, that's a part of it, but the other part of it is just like everything else. Terence, when he was a young and up and coming guy, he wasn't able to challenge for a world title. You know. When Sean was an up-and-coming guy, 18-0 or 19-0, he wasn't able to challenge for a world title. Everything has its time, you know. The same thing with a Manny Pacquiao when he was a young guy. You know, it's all about the marketing of the fighter and the brand of the fighter, and if the timing is right and the promoters are able to come together and it makes sense, it makes dollars, then they move forward. And so everything is done in its time. I don't think they're going to overpay a young fighter early in his career, and then the next fight they got to pay him again like that, and he hasn't gotten right or more, and he hasn't gotten to that point yet.